Hey everybody, Scott here for the Helix channel. It is Wednesday. I know that normally on Wednesdays I do a Name That Riff video, but today, with the new Helix 2.0 firmware out, I had to go through the whole process of doing all that. And if you want to do that, just go to YouTube, look up the Glenn DeLon video on how to do that. He walks you through the whole process. I followed it step by step, and it works great. But that being said, with the new snapshots function, which is super cool, and I haven't even touched the new amps or effects or anything, I've just been monkeying with the snapshots. I'm going to show you on a preset that I made for the Brit rock band that I'm in, Creep for Radiohead. And I'm going to include this in the 90s grunge because it's about as grungy as Radiohead ever got. And it fits the time period, so fuck it. But I'm going to show you some of the cooler functions of the snapshots and how you actually utilize them. So, you want to do that? All right, I am zoomed out so that you can see everything that's going on with the snapshot thing, little picture camera thing right here. And fun thing is it shows you which one you're on up here as well. So you see number 1, then it switches number 2, 3, and 4. Now, to enable the snapshots, first thing you have to do is go into the global settings and into the foot switches. Now, I've set it to stomp and snap with 10 switches, even though I'm only using 8. I'm probably going to switch that back to 8 just because I'm not going to use this one or this one for extra switches, because then you've got to hit the mode button, and I'm not into that. Manual return, banks up and down. So do that, and then go back here. Now with this particular one, the verse stuff, and this one had a clean to crunch switch on it already. But I had to hit that switch to go from the clean to the crunch channel, and I was all the time hitting the mode button and or this one next to it. Having the switches on the bottom row now is going to be so much more helpful because there's nothing in front of my big stupid foot that's going to fuck me up, because I'm always doing that. And with this particular one, I've got a mail order twin thing happening here, and the preset is just a dual pitch with some compression into mail order twin with a Vox AC30 IR, then the tremolo that I set to use the tap tempo along with the song, set it to 8th note triplets, and I've got some room reverb on it. Now that is for the verses, and nothing changes on that. That's always that. The only thing that does change is the clean to crunch thing is enabled without me having to hit the clean to crunch, which is honestly, that's my favorite part just because I always dreaded having to do that. That's why I eventually went to the expression pedal for all my lead things, and I'll still use that. But it's got a couple of interesting things going on here with the crunch settings. Now, I'm using a Brit 204, which I really like for their kind of stuff, for that kind of sound. It's just a great basic crunch. It's very British sounding. And the things that I'm doing that are different between chorus and chorus 2, I'm just adding some reverb. And I had the reverb on, but the reverb jumps in mix-wise from 20% to 28%. And let's also make it jump in size, just because when the choruses get bigger at the end of the song, you want it to just everything to get bigger. Plus, I'm in Texas, so what do you want from me? So the way to do that, you've got to enable some higher functions of the snapshots. So let's go into controller assign. Now, I want the decay to change between chorus and chorus 2. So what you do is you turn the controller all the way to the right till it says snapshots. And you can hit learn controller if you want to. I don't usually do it. It doesn't really matter if you do it or not. But now, so what I can do here is I can start with 3.2 and 20%, go over to this one, dial this up to 3.6 decay. That automatically goes, let's go to 30. Why not? Just make it crazy. And then when I go back to the chorus, it's 3.2. Let's go to 3. And 20%. So I've got a nice, fun functionality happening without any latency, without any lag. That was the biggest drag about going between presets. Now you can go between presets within a preset. Huh? How fucking cool is that? I think this is a total game changer for the Helix and will really take away a lot of X8 potential purchasers and send them the Helix's way, which is great. So that is what I've done with the snapshots, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And let me save that. Now your bank function stays the same. It tells you where where you are with your presets. But when you're in snapshot mode, all your presets are going to be now set up for snapshots. So you may have to rework some of the workings of your presets to make them snapshot friendly, which is what I'm planning on doing tonight and tomorrow, because I have rehearsal tomorrow night, so I got to hustle on this shit. Anyway, but I got to tell you, so far I'm really loving it, and it's going to become so helpful. So anyway, let's go to the guy with the guitar. I'll play you the verse, then the chorus 2. And I actually already recorded these, so they're not going to change quite as much as I made them just change just now, but you'll get the gist of it. There you go, everybody. Good times. I'm going to have a ton of fun with these snapshots because before, you really only had like sort of A/B control over an amp's parameters. Now you can have a 4-channel amp because you can split it up into multiple amps, a totally clean amp, and then take a crunch amp, or take a clean amp like the AC30, make it clean, then let's start over here. Clean, then dirty, then go with a crunch amp, make it crunchy, and then lead sound, or crunchy and super heavy. So your options are now, they've really doubled, I think, as far as the amount of really great, unique amp sounds you can have built into a single preset. And it's going to really save me a lot in a lot of ways, because I've had to make multiple presets for the Brit Rock band. I've got Brit Rock 1, 2, and 3. And they've got varying levels of gain, but now I can do them all in one preset because I really like the style that I've created, as far as like the the slap back thing happening with the quick pitch delay. I use that in front of the amp, and I get a really unique sound. I like that, but now I can put it all in one preset. So I'm going to save a bunch of space. It's nice. Saving space is good. I like it. It's good. You like? Yeah. So I will be back tomorrow, and it's Thursday. I'm going to do some more teaching. I'm just going to keep rolling on this week, and I'll take requests if there's something you want me to demonstrate or figure out for you or show you. I think I've already gotten the request for tomorrow's video. I just can't remember what it is. There's always Friday, so send them in. And please subscribe, share, like. You can go down into the description, purchase any of my preset packs. You can donate if you want. That's cool. And thank you so much to everyone that has. It's very nice of you. My man. Right on. And I'll see you tomorrow. And until then. Oh, like my shirt? It says Methodist actor on it. It's got Hugh Beaumont from Leave It to Beaver. I got a cease and desist letter from the estate of Hugh Beaumont for making this sucker. Yeah, I was making a bunch of them, and they told me to knock that shit off. Beaver's dad's kids are buzzkills. What are you going to do? Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. And until then, rock on.